Some of the greatest tips I wish I knew when I was 16, 17, getting ready to turn 18 was get a credit card as soon as possible. There is this crazy stigma and stereotype with credit, and credit's the most evil thing in the world. And credit is literally an amazing thing. You get to use someone else's money and you don't have to touch your own. That's an amazing thought, but it's very dangerous because a lot of people misunderstand credit or don't use credit in the way it should be used. They use it for personal pleasure or fun things or things they don't need. When I was 16, 17, 18, I didn't even know what credit was. I was told the credit's the enemy. You don't want to do this. You shouldn't have a credit card. And it hurt because when I got to 19, 20, and it's like, okay, well, I needed a car. I wasn't doing that well. I'd had my first business, but it wasn't doing that well. I needed to get a car. So unfortunately, I had to go get a co-signer, and that was a whole nother pain. So when you're 16, 17, and maybe you have to wait until you're 18 if you can't find someone to co-sign for you, but get you a starter credit card. You can go on any kind of credit card app on your iPhone, Android, whatever it is, and just look up like a starter credit card where you can get one that'll get you a $500 limit. And all you're going to do, simplest thing ever, is don't spend more than 10% of your limit. So if you have $500, what is 10% of 500? 50, right? So what you'll do is you won't spend more than $50 on this credit card every single month. So what you'll do is you'll buy gas once a month and pay it off instantly. So it doesn't matter. You'll start slowly building your credit. And yes, it's going to take time to build your credit, especially when you're that young. You usually starting at a very minimal credit. So they may give you $500, they may give you $1,000 as your first kind of like allowance per month. That's how much they might give you. And then from there, you can start building slowly and slowly. And then you can add in a second credit card. Maybe you go get a credit card that's a daily spender where they give you maybe a bigger limit, maybe 3,000, 5,000, or even $10,000. And maybe it has some cash back rewards where every time you spend on it, as long as you stay in that less than 30%, and it's better if you can stay less than 10% usage of your total limit. You spend daily on that, so then you're building cash back, and who knows, maybe after a month you have $50 on there, or you have $100 on there and cash back, and you can go spoil yourself with a nice dinner or whatever that may be. So get a credit card as soon as possible, but keep it very minimal. Use only the smallest purchases just to make sure you're using it on a monthly basis and pay it off immediately. Pay it off before the due date or on the due date every single month. Never let that charge, that APR, because at the end of the day, that if that APR charges every single month, if you don't pay it by your due date, it will be a derogatory mark on your credit, so it won't look good.